y'all, it's me, Bren, and I'm out in the dome and I'm very dirty today. Very dirty. I've been hauling a lot of, oh, my finger's in the way. Out of the way, out of the way. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Too busy. I forgot my tripod and I forgot my, what's that thing called? My brain is basically focusing on all the things I need to get moved in here and done before winter. Shh, it's coming. It will be coming. And, so, well, I wanted to show you what the dome looks like right now before I get it perfect. Is that possible? And, yeah. It's a mess in here, I'll be honest with you. I've been moving a lot of things around, moving some things out, and I've already moved something in for the winter time. So let me turn the camera around and show you what I got going on. And remember, this is a before, and please don't judge me for my looks. I'm all natural for sure. I have got dirt in my fingernails. I've got dirt everywhere. And you know what? It's kind of fun. All right, thank goodness for my golf cart where I'm able to get things moved back here. I got a bunch of soil, a bunch of rocks, different grow stations I'm moving in, which I'll tell you more about later on in the season here. I also tried out, do you guys see these magnetic, what are these screen things? I got this one at Aldi. I love it. I have basically been propping the door open and I really need to like staple this or something. But it's doing great. I've got no bugs in here and it's easier for me to walk in and out. So that's a win. Now, whew, this is a mess. So I'm adding actually, I think I'm putting 3 in here. 3 new of these grow stations. These are actually called Alta Farms. They're awesome. I did a video about them when they first came about. Oh gosh, maybe 2 years ago? I'm not sure how long it's been. Now, my man Gavi is not staying up there. I'm just kind of moving things around, playing with space. If you remember, one of my water containers was actually up against the wall. I'm going to move him somewhere. I'm not quite sure because I really want to use the space for vertical growing because this is pretty good sunshine all the way through till about February, so hopefully I'll get some good vegetables growing in here. And I really should do a video on how these are put together because they're pretty cool, but we'll do that in another video. I'm just showing you how messy it is in here and how I'm stacking things up. I have another self-watering container here that I'm actually going to put one of my vines. I'm not sure if I'm going to put my kiwi here or one of the 2 grapevines I have here, but I did prop it up. And it's going to be okay. It won't dry out too quick. I'll be able to monitor how much water it has because this is a self-watering container, which is awesome. And it's also going to insulate pretty good against the what is this? Southwest wall. Hold on, is that southeast wall? And next thing I want to do is I'm actually going to put a piece of plastic back here, and I hope to do that later on. I'm busy. So here's what's going on over here. Look at this. My onion chive is getting ready to bloom. I love that. It's going to smell nice. And I've not been able to get over to my bananas because I have a ladder and fish and rocks. A whole bunch of stuff in the way here. But this was kind of neat. I have never had so many blooms on my, oh, what is this called? I always get the wrong name. Goji. The goji berry. Which tastes gross if you eat it by itself. Sorry, I'm just being honest. It tastes awesome though in smoothies and things, so they're pretty. They're pretty and you can dry them, but look at the bloom. I have never had so many blooms on this plant. And you know what? It's loving it. Look what I did. I put it in one of my, that is one of my smart pots. And I added a few little friends around it to keep the soil on top nice and moist and protected from the sun that comes through here because this is the south, and it is loving it. It's just such a pretty plant, isn't it? It's pretty. It's loving it. In fact, I'm almost wondering if I should actually prop it up a little more, put in more of a trellis. So honestly, who cares if the goji berry is kind of gross tasting? It's got such pretty flowers on it. Look how pretty these are. So we'll work on that later. Plenty of time. I could live in the dome, seriously. Look back here. So many cool things. I'll be back there soon, guys. Hopefully. Okay, so now we're gonna move over to the north side of the wall where my fig tree is going nuts. There it is, and a bunch of other stuff too that I'm working on. But look at the fig tree. For the past month, I think it's been, every time I come out here in the morning to check on my fish and feed them, I am able to pick at least 2 to 4 figs to enjoy. In fact, I always have Oliver with me, so my little pup gets to share some too. But the pond is doing great. I'm so excited. In fact, I spend a lot of time just kind of sitting down here in the dirt and the rocks, just watching it and relaxing and trying to think of new things that I can do in this area. But so far I like it. I think it's doing 100% better than it was last year, for sure. There's always something going on here. Do you hear that noise? Engine. My son basically took apart a car and he just got the engine back together. And of course, as I'm trying to video, he got it put back together, and that's what you're hearing. So. All right, so here's the floor. I still got some straw in here. I will probably bring another straw bale or 2 in here. I don't know why, I just like doing it. Something to hold some heat. And the floor, it's getting there. I've got such a mess everywhere. All this stuff got moved around. My roses are sadly neglected. I've got to get to those tomorrow. They just need cleaned up and a little less water. They're getting too wet, if you can see the leaves on them. But I have some peppers over there and tomatoes that I'm very sure need harvest very soon. Oh, here's my kiwi. I've yet to get a kiwi off of this, so I'm hoping, you know, maybe I'll move that over to there, and we'll see what happens. They're easy to move. Let's see. Oh, I have a new fig. Oh, here's my neglected roses. Just a few of them. They're getting too wet, and they need a little air to them. So I really need to get in there tomorrow and clean these up, and they'll be happy again. You just clean them up. Don't let them go too long though, or you could lose them. But I've had blooms all summer off of those. Looking pretty good, I think. My citrus. But as you can see, there's not a lot of space to walk, and the citrus is really sharp. The heck? Yes. Oh, be sharp all you want. You've got some produce on you. Cool. Oh, wow, my hair is a mess. It was definitely a piggy tail summer, which is actually kind of nice, and I still end up with lots of sticks and stuff in my hair, but that's okay because I'm doing some cool stuff, that's for sure. Now, this back here, this is the south side of the wall. Back there's a tea tree. I think it's getting huge. I need to redo that basket. I'll do that later. Turmeric. It's doing pretty good. I'm waiting for the whole thing to turn brown like that because that's when we're going to end up harvesting it. So that'll be a fun video. You guys have to remind me to share a video with you. And this right here, I'm not quite sure what this is. It's D something in plant. And the bloom, I have yet to see the bloom. But it kind of looks like that one almost opened. Or wow, it's getting close. This is going to be pretty. I hope it's not one of those that bloom at night. So I might have to get a good flashlight and just come out here and check it out. But it smells nice in here. All right, so as you can tell, plenty to do. I just wanted to do a quick video to let you guys know I am still alive and working hard because we're going to have some fun things going on in this dome, even more fun things. And I hope you join me. So be sure to comment on the video, and I'd love it if you check out my website at brenhaas.com, where I'll put all my videos and where you can find me on YouTube and all that other kind of stuff. But I gotta go. It's almost dinner time.